Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is Wednesday, March 15th. Yeah, a couple days till St. Patty's Day and a couple days till St. Joseph's Day. And I hope you guys are tuning in today, having a great lunchtime, having a great morning, and hope you guys have a great day. Got a great show for you guys today. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. And we got so much good things to talk about you today. Man, we're having a good time. How about a word from our sponsor? That's right, our good friends from Ace Hardware, our good friends Raffaello and Jackie from Norwich Ace Hardware, Des Plaines Ace Hardware, Warrenville Ace Hardware, and Evergreen Park Ace Hardware. That's right, folks. Ace Hardware has been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods, and they got some great special deals at all four locations. Don't forget those Ace Reward Points cards program. Find out about that. Very cool. But here's a big one, folks. With spring in the air right around the corner, we want you guys all to remember one thing. Grill your ace off. That's what I'm trying to say. Grill your ace off. Not ass off, ace off. That's right. You mention this to any employee at the Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, or Warrenville location, and you'll get $20 off any grill purchase. That's right, any grill purchase. All you got to do is say, hey, I want to grill my ace off. Very cool. Our good friends from Ace Hardware, Raffaello and Jackie, always doing a good job making all their customers happy. Buy local, shop local, Ace Hardware, man. Very cool. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hey, I'm sure you know, and if you don't, the new CD, I heard I had a good time, is available, folks, at any Tony Ocean show, or $15, and we'll mail it right to you, folks. We're also going to put it in Spotify coming up very shortly. We're just a lot slower on a lot of things than normal people, but this is a great CD. It's a brand new, 30 years. Hope you get a chance to pick it up. So many people enjoyed it, and I appreciate that very much for the people who did purchase it. Anyway, we got a great show lined up for you guys today. Let's chat a little bit. Pina, hello. Happy birthday to my good friend Pina Hummel. God bless you. Pina, hope you're having a great day planned for your birthday. Yvette, my dear friend, hello. Albert, Felice, Phyllis, Feet. Philip's birthday. What's up, my brother? Nice, two Italian boy. Felice's birthday, Pina's birthday. This is fantastic. All on Ocean's Pit today. I hope you're having a great day. Guys and girls, celebrate your birthday. Have fun. Go out, have a few cocktails. Do what you do. Rosemary still celebrating Seymour's birthday from yesterday. So it's good. Danny Mazzy says hello. Danny, happy early birthday to my buddy Danny. I think it's tomorrow, but tonight I'm going to see my buddy Danny. And speaking of Danny, and speaking of my good friend Danny and Robin, let's talk about Armando Supermarkets. Buy local, shop local. Every time you go to Armando Supermarkets, you're going to get great friendly service and great stuff there, baby. That's right. Go up to Danny and say, hey, help buy local, shop local. Ocean's Pit says hi. Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Ooh, yeah. All right, now tonight, folks, we got a goodbye. Our sister Natalie's watching. Hi, Natalie. Richard, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. We got a lot of good things to talk about today. A lot of stuff that we left out. Carol, how are you doing, my dear friend? Tonight, we're kicking off the week of different gigs. Tonight will be at Jimmy's Place in Forest Park with Tony Toto and Louis Pipes from Airtight Windows. Louis is going to be kicking off the show at 7 o'clock. We're going to go on at 7:30. We're going to be it's a lot of fun. Jimmy's Place got great food, a lot of fun. Now, tomorrow, if tonight don't work for you, how about coming out tomorrow to JC Pub in McCook with the return of Jerry Jams Renda? That's tomorrow night. Friday, me and my good buddy Jeff Dubray will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse for St. Patty's Day. And then Saturday, me and my good friend, the Professor Daryl Armistad, will be at O'Toole's Irish Pub, O'Toole's Pub in Libertyville. 7 o'clock hit this Saturday, me and Daryl Armistad. So a lot of good stuff happening. My sister Natalie's watching. Hi, Nat. Hope you're doing well. Mom's out there. Hope she's doing well as well. And kudos again if you guys been following up on my wife Laura's page. This is day 3 of her coming out and telling people, she's been up and down with her diets for a long time. She's tried everything and she's been doing really good. She woke up this morning. She said she had a great, good sleep. Um, she's got a lot more energy. So what she's doing, man, if you're very interesting, please reach out to Laura, man. Private messenger, like a lot of people have been doing, and find out what she's doing because she's doing a great job at it. Kathy, I hope you're doing well. All right, so very cool. Let's talk about a couple quick things coming up on the. Let's go to today is the 15th of March 15th. It's Wednesday. The 21st of March, folks, which will be next Tuesday. We know our good friends Dana and George. Dana, of course, Diane from the Jersey Girls. Her and her house, her husband George, their house burned down about 2 weeks ago. They lost everything in the house, and you guys probably know this if you're just joining the show for the first time. Excuse me. So they have a GoFundMe page, but we're doing a concert at the Arcada Theater Tuesday, the 21st of March. Nick Saha just put this whole band together. We're going to have everybody showing up, singing a few songs. You guys got to come out. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be at the Arcada Theater in Des Plaines. So go to oshows.com. That's Tuesday, the 21st of March. That's next Tuesday, folks. So it's a good thing. Let's not also forget, folks, that that Thursday, March 23rd, my good buddy himself, I will be at the Arcada. I'll be at the Speakeasy. I'm sorry, I get all confused. I'll be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy on Thursday. Special show on a Thursday night. Me and Jerry James, Tony Toto, and that's right, my good friend Daniela Larkangel. It's going to be a lot of fun on the 23rd of March. So that's going to be very cool coming out there. Let's think about some other stuff we got going. Let's not forget the St. Jude's benefit that's happening April 23rd at the Arcada Theater, folks. A little bit country meets a little bit rock and roll. It's a lot of fun. Christine, how are you doing, dear? I hope you're having a great day. We're going to be back in Norton's on Saturday, April 1st, back in Norton's in Highland Park. And April 2nd, we're going to be at Caliendo's for brand new. I've never been there before. Caliendo's on Sunday, April 2nd with Jeff Dubray. So a lot of good stuff happening, a lot of fun. And let's not forget Ocean's Rat Pack, going to be at the Des Plaines Theater Sunday, April 30th with Jack D'Amico. We've never been there. You've never seen the whole full Ocean's Rat Pack show at any of Ron's theaters. This will be the first time we're doing it. Sunday, April 30th. Come on out. Des Plaines Theater. A lot of fun with Jack D'Amico kicking it off. Your link is messed up, Mo. My link? Which one is it, Dennis? Dennis, I'm late to you about which link. Please let me know. All right, so very, very good. Please, and we talk about animals. You know I give to the Animal Almost Home Foundation in Irving Park in Schaumburg. Please give. It's a great organization, folks. They're non-profit. You guys know I volunteer every Tuesday to walk dogs from 8 to 10 on Tuesday mornings. They're looking for funding. They're looking for volunteers. They're looking for supplies. Go to almosthomefoundation.org, tell them Oceans Pit, and give. Very, very important. Take care of those pups, man. They're family. They're man's best friend. Everybody loves dogs. So, and don't forget, folks, there's a bunch of ways to watch the show. You can see it on the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page. We're on the Mo Carrara page. We're on Twitter. We're on LinkedIn. We're on YouTube. And we're also live on the Oceans Pit page. So if you guys are watching right now on a beautiful Wednesday, March 15th, press the button and share it, please. Share and let everybody know about Oceans Pit. Rosanna, how are you doing? Yeah, my voice has come back. Yes, it's still a little raspy now and then, but it's getting much, much better. So thank you, Dennis, for that. All right. And then we got another big thing coming up. If you love animals, dogs, pets, you know how much I do. And I think you guys all do. Who doesn't? So mark this day on your calendar, Wednesday, April 12th. We're going to be at the Tap House Grill, 1243 State Street in Lamont, Illinois, for an organization called Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue. It's very, very important. It's going to be a great show. $10 cover. All the money goes to Ruby Whiskers. There's going to be a silent auction. It's going to be Tony Toto, yours truly, and the incomparable Regina Karma all in one night. It's going to start at 7 o'clock on Wednesday, April 12th at Tap House Grill for Ruby Whiskers Foundation. Man, very, very cool. All right, with everything happening, crazy stuff, man. How about an oh my time? It's time for an oh my God facts. The hybrid offspring of a zebra crossed with another unique is called a zebroid. Interesting stuff here today. Absolutely. Useless information, folks, but I love that stuff, and I hope you do too. You're watching Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Let's get to some stuff. We got so much to talk about. Yesterday night, well, early night actually, about 5:30, I got to take the newlyweds out, my lovely daughter Nina and Eric, my new son-in-law, and we took them to Village Tavern to have a little dinner and some laughs, and great seeing them. So it was good seeing the kids. Also, folks, speaking of the Village Tavern, you know what's happening next Thursday, March 23rd, live remote. Live remote. Come to the Village Tavern on Wise Road in Schaumburg. Me and my lovely co-host, the lovely Laura Ocean, will be there live, folks, at the Village Tavern on Wise. They're known for the best chicken tenders all over the country, and their honey mustard sauce is like the number one award winning. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be there from 12 to 1. Come on down. First 10 people get a $10 gift card. And special guest, the great mayor of Schaumburg, Tom Daly. So it's going to be fun. There he is, Jerry Jams in the house. Jerry Jams will making his return tomorrow night at JC Pub in McCook. Jams is back in the house. How you doing, my brother? Miss you, pal. Yeah, fundraiser for Dana Jade. There it is in George. Admission $30. Oshos.com on Tuesday. Like I said, the beginning of the show, March 21st. Should be interesting. A lot of stuff, folks. We talked about the Oscars. To me, I didn't watch the Oscars. I won't watch any of these woke award shows. But I'm so happy for Brendan Fraser. He won Best Actor, and Jamie Lee Curtis won, which is great. A lot of fans were upset that the Elvis movie, 8 nominations, didn't win anything. Fans were actually upset with Austin Butler for showing up with that Elvis accent. It's over. The movie is over. It's like 4 years old. Austin, drop the accent. The show is over. Jesus Christ, this poor guy keeps getting slammed, but he does it himself because he keeps, hey, baby, sorry I couldn't get the award. Sorry I didn't win. There you go, Yvette. It's great to be back, Jams. We missed you, pal. Yeah, Carl Doty, my good pal. Of course, Melrose Park, St. Jude's coming up this fall. We're excited for that. My good buddy, Carl Doty, what he gives to St. Jude's. Also, with his lovely wife, Paula, do a great job with their own St. Jude's benefit. We'll be announcing that later on. You should have won, though. I don't, I think Tom Hanks should have won as Tom Parker. That's just my opinion. But, Carol, you got a point there. Some people thought he should have won. Man being charged after stealing $100,000 worth of meat at a butcher shop in the town of Lake in the Hills. In the town of Lake in the Hills, Illinois. I don't know if Mary Beth is watching from Dino's Pizza. But it was a man that got arrested for stealing $100,000 worth of meat from a butcher shop. Sure hope he's got a big freezer. Where's he going to put that stuff? These people are crazy. Rosa, take care of Feliz for his birthday, huh? Cook him a little dinner, take him out. Yeah, I love you guys. God bless you too, man. Interesting stuff, though, huh? Also being snubbed at the Oscars, Anne Heche, Paul Sorvino. Of course, they passed away and they did not come up on the memorial thing that they do for the actors and people that who've passed away. So they were snubbed on that, according to the New York Post. Invited a lot of people for the barbecue. There you go. There you go, Carol. How did he do it? Stealing meat? I don't know. You know, he butchered. You got to look it up. He stole $100,000 worth of meat in Lake in the Hills. That's a lot of meat. They got to probably wipe. They had to wipe the whole store clean. I'm thinking. Tony Toto, I will see my brother tonight at Jimmy's place in Forest Park with Double T and Louis Pipes, some airtight window. It's going to be a great show. Louis kicks off the show at 7 o'clock. We'll be going on at 7:30. They got great food. Excuse me. A lot of stuff there, folks. So interesting stuff. Also, we got a couple other things that we not have mentioned. Let's see. It's a busy week. I'm proud to announce for Elk Grove Village, my hometown, 5 years celebrating the friendship of the town of Elk Grove. I'll be Sunday, June 4th. Yours truly, Jerry Jams and Tony Toto will be at the beautiful party for Elk Grove Village by the pavilion outside. And that's also a car show right next to us. And then the legendary Grassroots will be hitting the stage. One of my favorite bands from the 60s and 70s, the Grassroots. Market, baby. Market, baby. It's going to be good. June 4th. We'll give you more details as we get closer to the date. Holy Cross starts construction over the 50s. So Holy Cross High School actually was when it was down for people, torn up. Now they're starting the construction. Now that it's 50s and warmer out, it should be a fun night tonight at Jimmy's place because Jimmy is a great guy and he brings out some great food. So we're very, very happy about that playing there tonight. But I'm excited about Village Tavern next Thursday. Me and Laura Ocean, my lovely wife, co-host, will be there live remote. Village Tavern's got the best food. Those chicken fingers and honey mustard sauce is voted the best in the country. So you got to come out. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm so excited about that. Let's talk about some quick sponsors, folks. That's right. Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. If you're looking for an honest and good attorney, call my buddy Roy McCampbell at 708-275-4264. My wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again with Laura Ocean Solutions. Check it out. Deutsch Power Center, servicing the construction and diesel industry in the Chicagoland area for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550. And, I hope you guys are having a great day today. It's beautiful out. Go out and take a jog. Go play some ball. Go do something. I don't know what people are doing these days. But go out and do it. Have some fun. Just man, we're getting closer. And we're getting closer, of course, to spring. What's 7 days, right? 6 days till spring. So I'm excited. It's getting warmer. It's going to be fun. Lillian, hope you're doing well. Best Chicken Fingers is right. That's right. They do have the best chicken fingers. That's Village Tavern. Live remote. Ocean's Pit will be live Thursday, the 23rd of March. Going to Dino's in Roselle for corned beef after the gym. Okay, I'm not a corned beef fan. Heartburn. Yeah, I'm not a corned beef fan, but I'm sure Dino does a great job. Enjoy yourself over there. Absolutely. ATM fraud. Have you been hearing about all these ATM frauds and these ATM machines getting wiped out? It's a scam using glue and the AMT tap feature. And they're draining funds out of the ATM machines. Now, they haven't mentioned which ATM machines were hit, but these are happening. So I don't know. You might want to check your bank. Check. This is according to ABC. Scammers using glue and the ATM tap feature to steal money and drain accounts from people's accounts. So you want to laugh? I don't have an ATM card. Never did. So I have no clue. Even when my wife sometimes sends me to make a deposit or something, I have no clue how to do that stuff. But they're getting robbed, according to ABC. So, why do they call chicken fingers? I've never seen a chicken with no with hands. Richard, that's a great question. Why do they call it chicken fingers? That's right. Chickens don't have hands. Perfect. Perfect. Joanne, how you doing, my dear friend? Hope you're doing well. Absolutely. My ATM's always broke. There you go, Carol. Probably empty. Another oh my God facts, 25% of business schools deans say they would admit clearly unqualified students in his or her parents' donation of $1 million. These are all facts that we're talking about, folks. These are all facts, but they're oh my God facts, stuff that you really you don't believe some of this stuff. You're watching Ocean's Pit. I hope you guys are having a great day. Pat Lanzini. Pat, I'm sorry I missed your call. I will call you after the pit. I hope you're doing well. I've been there in Village Pub many times. They have great soul doo-wop music after 10 years ago. Oh, well, that's a village. That could be a different village. I don't think Village Tavern ever had music. This one here is in Schaumburg on Wise Road. I know the other one in Carroll Stream used to have music. So it's a two different villages, two different people. Smart move. We need to go back to the way things are. All of this convenience has paved the ways for fraudsters. Mary, you're true. Get into the bank and make the deposit. My bank, Huntington, or my house in Roselle, well, it's not far from me, doesn't have a drive through. So I go in. There you go, Jams. Thanks for that, man. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Find out all the dates going on, what we're doing, everything like that. Remember Dear Abby in the 70s? Well, there's another type of Dear Abby out there, and she was using all her charitable gifts that she was getting to take trips to go to Europe. Now, that's what I mean about these people. Whatever happened to the honest person? Scamming it's been so big now with social media, certain people sending you stuff and links and stuff that hack your accounts, and everybody. There's always people trying to screw other people up. I think our Ocean's Pit. If you're watching it today on Ocean's Pit, I think our Ocean's Pit page got hacked yesterday. So it's just been happening all over. And look at these people, man, like the ministers, the pastors, those people, evangelists. Excuse me, let me use the right word. The evangelists that say, "Give me money. I spoke to God. He could heal you." And they take the money, and next thing you know, they got cash coming out of the walls in their houses. I mean, even that Joel, what's his name? Whatever his name was, they found cash, tons of cash, buried underneath his bathroom somewhere. Why can't people why do they have to be greedy? Why do they have to steal? Why do they have to cheat? By the way, I've always wondered why the keypad at the drive up element was braille on it. Ah, good question, Pat. Very good. I'm a commercial banker. Huge increase in fraud. There you go, Mary. Maybe we need Mary to get on the show as our guest and talk a little bit about bank fraud. Mary, if you're up to it, man, private message me. I'd love to have you on Ocean's Pit so we can find out some stuff. Uh, they're going to have to pay for that. I talk to God daily and nobody pays me. There you go. But this Dear Abby, again, using charitable gifts, and she's not the only one. This is a lowball lady that's taking money from people and, or setting up GoFundMe pages and then, taking the money themselves and going on trips. It's horrible what this world is coming to, you know? Aaron Rodgers, will he become a New York Jet? Everything seems to be in the works. We don't know what the holdup is. They should have made an announcement on Friday. NFL Aaron Rodgers, quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, in negotiations talking. I guess the negotiations are done. We don't know what the holdup is for Aaron Rodgers going to the going to the New York Jets. If you remember, so did Brett Favre. Also went to the New York Jets. So we'll see what happens with that. Also, the anti-vax could have something. Remember, Aaron Rodgers was an anti-vaccination and will not get the vaccination. And maybe the New York Jets, if you're playing, you have to be vaccinated. I don't know that whole jab thing. I don't get into that anymore. But whatever it is, it is. Mr. Arlington Heights himself, Jimmy Garoppolo, signed a 3-year deal with the Los Angeles Raiders, $67.5 million. He will be the new quarterback for the L.A. Raiders, Jimmy Garoppolo, who can't stay healthy, so he probably won't even play a full season. If you donate to GoFundMe, you have the right to have the benefactor show you the proof that the funds went into the donation. Well, that's important. A lot of people probably don't ask for that, Pat, but that's a good. That makes a lot of sense. You should ask when you do a GoFundMe page and you donate. You want proof that they got your money and where it's going. If Ukraine got so great, why is they closing churches and putting nuns in jail? Yeah, Emo, it's crazy. Las Vegas Raiders. Thank you, Richard. They keep changing. I wish they'd just go back. I just wish they'd go back to the Oakland Raiders like they used to be. But thank you for that correction. It's the law. Thank you. Emo, I hope you're doing well in Florida. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. What do we got? We got some birthdays. Let's see what we got. Now we know that St. Patrick's Day is coming up on Friday, the 17th. So happy early St. Patrick's Day. St. Joseph's Day will be on Sunday, the 19th. Now they show pictures. I mean, this discussion can go on forever. We do realize that they dye the river green because for St. Patrick's Day. I've been watching so much stuff on St. Patrick's Day. I guess it's like a religious holiday in Ireland. There's no drinking on St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. Only here in the United States, we take things and make more Hallmark holidays so everybody can make money. But for St. Joseph's Day, will they ever dye the river red? Maybe the new mayor will. If Paul Vallis, I hope, is elected come April 4th, so make sure you go out and vote. Just my opinion. All right, so let's get to some birthdays, folks. Mary Jo Di Domenico, my good friend Mary Jo. I haven't seen her since the Capri days. Mary Jo, if you're listening, happy birthday. Very much so. How about Jimmy Harpo Valley from the Paul Revere and the Raiders? I know Albert's watching. He's a Paul Revere fan. The original member, celebrating. And, of course, my good friend Phil. Musco, my good friend Philly. Happy birthday, Felice. Hope you're having a good one, buddy. Billy Crystal turned 75 years old today. Billy Crystal. And, of course, a great singer in the Chicagoland area, the great Stephanie Lemonberg-Bregner. Stephanie's fantastic. What a great voice. Stephanie, happy birthday. Former Chicago weatherman and news guy and radio guy, the great Steve Cochran celebrates a birthday. Steve Cochran. Quincy Jones, Q, as Mr. Sinatra would call him, and everybody else does. The great Quincy Jones turns 90 years old today. 90. Jill from Indiana, how you doing? The river is always green. Yeah, but it should be red for St. Joseph's Day, which is on Sunday, the next day, on the 19th. So, Michael Gibbons, one of the original drummers, one of the great bands from the 60s, 70s, Badfinger, celebrates the birthday of the great Michael Gibbons. Okay, Walter Parazander, folks, saxophone player with the original band from the band Chicago, celebrating 78 years old. Be looking up for that. Very cool. Another great Chicagoland entertainer, Dean Milano, celebrates a birthday. Also a fellow Friar member, Dean Milano, and he also builds models. The great Dean celebrates a birthday. My good friend Carl Giancana. Carl celebrates a birthday. Elmwood Parker. Bob Bass Berglund, one of the original bass players, of course, for the band The Ides of March. Bob celebrates a birthday, and this is a special day for Jim Peterick and the Ides of March, which is March 15th. So happy Ides of March Day from Jim Peterick and the guys from Ides of March. From the band Seventh Heaven, lead singer Adam Blair celebrates a birthday. Happy birthday, Adam. How about Rhonda, my cousin Rhonda, her daughter Nicole, our cousin Nicole out there celebrating a birthday. Hi, Cousin Nicole. Hope you have a great day on your birthday. Another great Chicagoland singer, entertainer, fellow Friars Club member, and he's also part member of the Main Event Band every now and then. My good buddy John Trincali celebrates a birthday, Big John. And of course, Pina Hummel's birthday. Pina, the sister of Tony Toto. Hi, Pina. Again, happy birthday to Pina out there. Very, very, very cool. Birthdays up the yin yang here, and it's fun. Oh, it's always fun to have a birthday. Why is the river dyed green? It's been green forever and a day. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty filthy, that river, by the way. You're watching Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. They just had another review in the Nebraska paper. If you just noticed, we just got back from Nebraska last weekend. We did the Quarry Oaks Country Club on Friday in Ashland, Nebraska, which was fantastic. And then we did the Fox Theater in North Platte. Again, thank you, Julie and Bill Saratella, for that. Great job, Elliot Winbush. Murph the Surf, Mark Murphy, if you're watching, did a great job of sound for both nights. So it was very good. Kathy Lazara, I hope you're doing well. Diet Red, Yvette. I agree with you. Diet Red. Pina, let me know if you didn't get the CD yet. I will give it to Tony tonight. And Yvette, let me know if you got your CD. Some people said they got it. Some people they didn't. So please let us know. Okay, Fox. Some of the stuff that we keep getting up here, according to Fox News, Illinois will become one of the 3 states to require compensation on and paid time off for any reason. This was put together by Governor Pritzker. He signed a law. So this money that takes effect next year, so you get paid time off for any reason. It must be election day. Election year is coming. Loretta, what's up, honey? Hope you're doing well, Loretta. With her Joan Jett band, man, very cool. You know, if you love Joan, love one of the best rockers, rock and rollers in women's music. She's fantastic. Had a lot of great songs. Of course, I Love Rock and Roll, Hate Myself for Loving You, Crimson and Clover, Road Runner, Road Runner. She did a song called Good Music. Love good music, good music. She's fantastic. Actually, my old band 1313 opened up for Joan Jett years and years ago. Fantastic. She was great. The topic was that Governor Pritzker, our governor, this law, this thing went into effect, will start next year, folks. Require the state to, when you take time off from work, automatically it will pay you for paid time off, no matter what the reason is. Just watch an episode of American Greed about Murph the Surf, the jewel thief he did in New York. Yeah, there was an original movie I used to watch. It was out in the 70s called Murph the Surf. And then Mark Murphy was our DJ. Ran our sound in Nebraska this past weekend. I went up to him. I just gave him the nickname Murph the Surf. So very, very cool. Saw Joan when she opened for The Who in 2017. Yeah, very, very cool. So we're going to get Loretta and the girls on. Loretta played Joan Jett when we had a very short-lived Dean Martin celebrity roast, and with Tony Shark LaBarbera, the great Tony, my good buddy Tony Shark, passed away up in heaven, of course. He put together the old Rat Pack, Dean Martin, everybody did the roast, but he brought in pop stars, and she was part of the show too, and Lady Gaga, so it was very cool. Loretta, limited to 5 days time per year, advance notice. Thank you, Craig. So Craig just finalized it, limited to 5 days time off per year with advance notice. So as long as you give your company advance for those 5 days, you'll get those paid days off without whatever reason, whatever, sick, mom, dog ate my homework, whatever it is. I think Fox News is stopping the $14 Tucker Carlson show on January 6th because the show is the same thing over and over and over. Well, emo, you know, I went to that yesterday, that topic, and what I don't understand is, they're just they're cutting they're beating up Tucker, but they're not beating up the actual people in those videos who actually did the, seeing guys sneaking in people through the hallway, dress them up, and throwing them out. I don't know, man. It's another show. That I promise you, I will definitely dig deep on that coming up next week. Anyway, folks, our prayers go out to the Calabrese family. Nicholas Calabrese dies at the age of 80 years old. Our prayers go out to the Calabrese family. Now, here's funny. Someone wants to know the difference between old school music and the 60s and 70s and 80s compared to the new music. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Taylor Swift, big star, huge, billions and billions. She sold billions and billions of records. She's worth a fortune. But she writes songs. Here's the difference between old school boomers and the millennials that are around now. Here's the difference. Taylor Swift writes these songs about all her exes, right? Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac from the 70s and the 80s were singing these songs while her guitar player was playing these songs. They're about him, saying how much of a piece of shit he is while she's singing to him while he's playing in the band at the same time. That's the difference between the boomers, our age, and the millennials now. Taylor Swift will write about her songs about her exes, but her sex and some their names are never mentioned and whatever it is. Stevie Nicks of Fleetwood Mac, when she would write her songs, the guy that she's aiming the songs and the hatred to is sitting right next to her on stage playing guitar. That takes balls on a woman to do it in the same band. So far, they have tracked down and arrested 1,000 people in the instruction videos. Yeah, that's a lot of people getting arrested, planted by the other side, but I can understand what you're saying. I never forgot your days at Chili's. You were quite the celebrity down there. Oh, well, Loretta, I heard I had a good time at Chili's. We did over 15 years there, every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, but we had a lot of fun, honey. And I did the one in Naperville. I did the one in Lake Geneva on the weekends. We flew back to the one in New York. So we used to have a lot of fun there, and I appreciate that. Very, very cool. I hope you guys are having a good time out there. It's very, very important to go out and support local establishments. It really is. Let's not forget, go out when you get a chance. Go out seeing my friend Loretta Remington and her brand new band called, if you love Joan Jett, you got to love Bad Reputation. And of course, that's one of her Joan Jett's theme songs, Bad Reputation. So you need to make sure you check them out. I know they're coming to the Arcada Theater, I think, or the Des Plaines Theater. That's right. They're coming to the Des Plaines Theater, Bad Reputation, Saturday, March 25th, which is right around the corner. So if you love Joan Jett and you want to support local talent, go see my friend Loretta. She's fantastic. And the band is called The Bad Reputation, of course, tribute to Joan Jett. Oshows.com. Go see Loretta. And we're going to get Loretta on the show probably the first week or so in April. And we'll talk to some of the ladies in Bad Reputation. Tribute to Joan Jett. All right. Used to see you at Rogs on the river. Old days, the best again. Frankie the Hat says hi. Holy cow. Well, Bobby, Rogs. I used to, I never played at Rogs. We used to stop in the Rogs. We played right next door at Pal Joey's in the hotel. And of course, Frankie the Hat, Frank Herbert, was one of my limo drivers for many, many years. Oh, Frankie the Hat was the best, man. And he was our driver for many, many years. So I have not seen Frank in a while. I think I talked to him maybe a couple years ago, but I guess he's still doing good. I would go with you and laugh and drive you. Oh, so there you go, Bobby. Well, there you go. Bob, I heard we had some good times back then. I don't remember a lot of it, but I do remember Frankie driving us. And I do remember Pal Joey's and the trouble that we used to get into. Whoo! Those were the days. And that's why the new CD is called, out of 30 years, I heard I had a great time. Here it is. Pick up the new CD, folks. But Frankie the Hat was one of the best used to be one of the best limo drivers. And yes, we used to tear up that that limo. Frank used to go into these bars sometimes and take the glasses and stuff and bring them into his place. And I would take what he would steal and throw them back out the window. Holy cow. Let me tell you something. If it was a fly in that limousine, woo, the shit that went down all those years. Unbelievable. Well, Bobby, welcome to Ocean Spit. The show is on Monday through Friday, every day, 12 o'clock. And a little lunchtime fun for you guys. Hope that's good. That's the difference. Um, Tonight we'll be at Jimmy's Place in Forest Park. Tomorrow we'll be at JC Pub in McCook. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg. And Saturday we'll be at O'Toole's in Libertyville. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. How about some more sponsors if we can? Let's not forget our good buddies from Don Esteban Cigars from Tarpon Springs, Florida. Javier from Tarpon Springs, they will hand roll those cigars and send them right to your house. Tell them you want the Ocean Spit special. 727-366-7536. Let's not forget our good buddies from Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. Carmela and Anthony from Rosemont. 773-999-7888. And let's not forget Gigi and Michael from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repairs, go to crashchampions.com. Take care of that. Buy local, shop local. I keep spreading that word. I can never have enough. I can never get sick of saying buy local, shop local, because that's what it's about. Buy local, shop local. Support live entertainment, support live establishments. That's about. I live 5 minutes from Tarpon. There you go. You got to go over there and say hello to Javier and say Tony Ocean mentions you on the show every day. Well, they sponsor, they know that, but you should go. Mike and Tracy, Real Time Sports. Yeah, should be cool over there at Real Time tonight. We will be tonight at Jimmy's Place very cool Real Time. Actually, they reached out to us to do some shows there since it is my hometown. So they're good people, that family. And don't forget to go see Kim and Craig Olson, Kim Peterson LeFew, Craig Olson in Session, another great band. Another Oh My God facts. Oh my God is right. The North Pole of Uranus is dark for 42 years at a time. Can't make this stuff up, folks. Facts. Good stuff. And we're excited. I'm excited about that June 4th, Tony Ocean and the Grassroots in Elk Grove. I'm excited about that, man. I mean, playing my hometown, number one. And then the Grassroots, of course. Mark Grill used to be one of my favorite singers. Mark Dawson is their new singer for many years now. Mark used to be in a band called Dreamer here in Chicago and another band called the All Night Newsboys. So he's another Chicago guy. So very, very cool. Ocean's Pit. What else we got here, folks? Let's see. Isn't it funny, everything that's happening to Whoopi Goldberg, folks? The Golden Globes Awards got rid of her Lifetime Achievement Award she was supposed to receive. She got turned down when she showed up at the red carpet. And karma is a bitch. And I love it. Kyle Rittenhouse, again, according to the New York Post. Remember him from Kenosha? Yes. They settled a big lawsuit. This guy already sued LeBron in the NBA and got millions and millions of dollars. He's trying to sue the president of the United States, which that ain't going to happen. But he just picked up more millions of dollars, $22 million from The View, the worst show on television, folks. Settled at $22 million. They're going to pay the Rittenhouses plus an apology on The View. It's going to happen. Congratulations to the Rittenhouses. To The View. All right. I did not know that. There you go, the Misto. Did you ever consider performing in Las Vegas or opportunity? Loretta, I was in Las Vegas for about 5 years. From 2000 to 2008, we were at the Riviera, the good old days of Las Vegas. Las Vegas is completely changed now. I have no desire. With the dress code gone and the family values gone, everything is gone. So I don't even like to visit there if I don't have to. Interesting stuff, though. Yeah, so $22 million. Why is The View still on? I don't know, Emo. I have no clue. You think that we get bashed for saying shit? These four ladies, this Joy Bag of Heart, whatever her name is, and you get Whoopi there. I mean, they got listen. She was so bad, folks, that the Golden Globes got rid of her Lifetime Achievement Award. They pulled it from her. She was denied red carpet access at the Oscars. She was denied. And now The View's got to come up with $22 million to pay the Rittenhouses. Now, I'm sure that's pocket change to them. And they have to go live on television and say they apologize. Take that egg and eat it. I love it when justice is served. Absolutely. Can't stand a show people never watch it. There you go, Carol. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and here, according to Fox News, one of my favorite governors of all time, Governor Ron DeSantis from Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Now, look, I believe here in the United States of America, if you believe in something, whatever it is, male, female, marry a wife, marry a husband, marry a partner, whatever it is, whatever you get into, if you want to be if you want to be a cat in school and you got to be known as a cat, it's your thing. I don't believe it. I don't follow it. I don't think it's right, but that's just my opinion. But if you're going to do certain things, like if you remember gentlemen's clubs, strip joints, they have them in certain towns. Some people have a problem with casinos being in towns. They think casinos are no good. When the pot dispensaries came in, people were all freaking out. United States of America, you can do this stuff. You can do whatever you want. You have an idea. Pardon me, that's Zoe, our dog. If you have an idea in America, someone will give you money to open up something. But I think that there should be where and when is the right time to do things. Governor DeSantis, now this was a very luxurious hotel in Florida, took away the liquor license to this particular hotel after hosting a drag show. Now, I don't care if they have drag shows. People have been doing them for years, right? Dressing like men, dressing like women, or vice versa. And they have these fashion shows and whatever. That's okay. I don't care if they do that. You have the right to do that. You live in the United States of America. But what you don't have the right to is do when you have children, young children present. That's what I don't agree with. I believe that anybody can do, look, if it's a strip club, after a certain age, you can do whatever you want. It's like going to get alcohol or going now you can smoke pot. It is what it is. But in Florida, they can have these drag queen shows. They can do this stuff. They can do any of this stuff in the United States. But when you have young children there, that's a no-no. I'm sorry. That's not right. To me, it's not right. Wait till they get older if they want to attend that. That's fine. So they got rid of the liquor license when there were children, young children present. It was a Christmas pageant. Don't do it when there's kids. My opinion. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't care what your sexual preference is. I don't care what you do, but not when there's young kids around sometimes. That's just my opinion. It doesn't mean much, but it is what it is. I wish Elon Musk would buy ABC. Well, Eric Todd, he's talking about buying the ABC, and he will. Supposedly, first thing he said he would do would get rid of The View, but that's just me. Aaron Rodgers says intends to play with the Jets, working out a trade. Yeah, I know that's been talking now. It's supposed to been the thing was supposed to come out on Friday, but we'll see what happens. So that's what's happening in Florida, folks. Is what it is. Paul Porsche. I love what he said on his quote. I think we all know Paul supports a lot of Chicago live talent. He's a great guy, Paul. We will pay for what's going on with this stuff with the banks. We will pay. It's our money. It's pretty scary what's going on with these banks. Charles Schwab said they took one of the worst hits in many years. Wells Fargo is always having some problems now with with deposits, direct deposit. I mean, you're hearing all these stories all happening at once, which is pretty scary. That's the only thing you never know, man. If you're from the Franklin Park area, Schiller Park area, I think this is Schiller Park or Franklin Park, or it could have been North Lake. I could be wrong, but how many people remember Perry's Pizza off of North Avenue? They're closing after 40 years in business. Perry's Pizza is closing its doors. And you're noticing this stuff more and more and more and more lately, that some of these old places that were around forever, they're closing their doors. New competition coming in. And Perry's Pizza's closing its doors. Ocean's Pit, let us show about big things, folks. Oh, National Potato Chip Day. And that's my biggest vice. People would say, Tony, is it cigars? Is it booze? No. Potato chips are the worst. You know, you take a cigar, you light it, you keep putting it down, you put it down. It's hard to smoke the whole thing unless it's summer. Booze, whatever it is. But chips, you know, when they say you just can't eat one, you get the whole bag, you end up eating the whole thing. I've had, yeah, Wells Fargo's always had problems. You're correct, Jerry. You're right. We're going there next week to meet friends. Carol, yeah, they're closing, I think, April 1st. Potato chips, Dennis, yes. I like Amados. Oh, Amados is good in Galewood, yeah. I agree. Let the kids make their decisions in life without being swayed one way or the other. That's it, Ronnie. Ronnie B. Elvis, a great Elvis impersonator. He's got a show coming up at Displays Theater in April. Go check it out, Ronnie B. But that's what I'm trying to say. That makes sense. Let the kids grow up and make their own decisions. Let's not force anything on these kids. They're our future. Let them grow up. Let them let them grow up and say, okay, this is what I want to do. Then it's okay. But when we're forcing shit down these kids' throat, that's not right, man. Banning books that you're not allowed to read. You know what you guys should do with the kids these days? Saying the teachers go, don't read this book. It's bad for you. You know what you do? You turn around and you read the book. Find out why the people are banning it. Find out why. In Texas, they're saying that they're not going to hire any teachers that have any Christian values because they say it's dangerous. The world is falling apart, but like Mama D said, my Mama D says, it's not the world. It's just certain individuals in this world that's really screwing everything up. Also, March 14th is also Happy Steak and BJ Day. So I'll let you just go into that yourself and figure that one out yourself. I like to find out who are the people that make these days up. Do they get paid for a living to do this? I'd love to come up with days. You know, who comes up with this stuff? I mean, I name stuff every day. Like, this is National this day and National this day. And I don't know if that's true or not, but we're getting this stuff all over the internet, all over social media. Someone's coming up with this stuff. Someone doesn't get paid to be doing this stuff. Everything went upside down after the last election. Oh, did you hit it right on the ball, Jams? We need to get out of the woods and speak up. Stella! What's up, Stella? Hope you're doing well. Maybe we'll see you at Prime this Friday. Yeah. I mean, you guys notice. I know the world has been crazy as it is. Yet in public schools, they have books about. They make the books cartoons. Yeah. And like I said, Mary, I don't care what the world is. Listen, you can do whatever you want, man. That's the best thing about this country, good and bad. You do whatever you want. That's the best thing. But don't force it on people, especially the younger kids, man. Let them grow up. Let them grow up and figure out some themselves, Who can say who has the right to sit there and say what's right and what's wrong? Just in my book, the way I was raised, certain things are just wrong. But I'm not going to down somebody if this is what they want to do. It's their life. But let them grow up and choose that themselves, man. Let them decide themselves. Growing up as kids, as hard as it is, growing up kids, with all that shit going on in their heads, and every time they took and TikTok and this and that and any social media, even anything out there, let them absorb what's going out there. Let them make their own decision, right? As parents or as adults or as friends, when your your buddy or somebody has a problems, you can just give them some advice. Doesn't mean it's the right advice sometimes. It just look like if anybody asks me anything, I just been around the block many times, and I have fell many times, and I have fucked up many times. But the point is, I'm trying to learn every day. I try to learn every day, baby steps, and you know what? It's important, and that's what I'm trying to say. So no one's better than anybody else, but I just been around the world a few times, or been around the block a few times, as we used to say. That's an old saying now. Nobody listens to that. I say what's on my mind. You're right. Thank you, Dennis. There is no bullshit. I mean, it is. You guys ask me something, I'll tell you. I learned from a lot of my mistakes, but I'm still learning, man. I'm still learning. And if anybody out there says that I don't make any mistakes anymore, that's a bunch of crack. Bunch of crap. Sorry. I even screw that up. We're all there, man. We all might be doing great for a while, then we fall. It's just part of being human. It's like when you're on diets or when you're whatever, right? You do great, boom, boom, and then you fall. But the best thing about it is you get back up and redo it again. Start all over. We're not perfect. And if anybody out there says they are, that's a bunch of crap. Or when you look down on somebody because they did something and you don't, doesn't make you any better at all. But we're going to try to learn. We try to learn. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Now, don't forget, me and my lovely wife Laura, my co-host Laura Ocean, will be at Village Tavern Thursday, the 23rd of March. We'll be live doing an Ocean Spit there, Village Tavern on Wise Road, Schaumburg. $10 for the first 10 people. Get a $10 gift card. That pays for your lunch. And special guest, Mayor Tom Daly of Schaumburg. So I hope you guys will come on out and support Village Tavern. I know my kids love the place. I was there last night. I took my daughter, Nina, and my son-in-law, Eric, out there we had a little dinner. So I'm going to do that next week. Pick another two kids and then take them out and go to different spots. They picked that spot. They asked me where I want to go. I go, I didn't really care. I go, you pick a spot. They picked it. It's near their house. So it was cool. We are definitely not perfect, right, Jill? It's absolutely right. Eddie, speaking of another establishment that's been around for years, we know the Perry's Pizza's closing in North Lake. Omega's breakfast place on Wise Road in Schaumburg will finally be closing its doors on Sunday. Omega will be finally closed. That was a great place too, Omega. It's turning into a marijuana dispensary. There you go. There you go. Let's get rid of the nice family restaurant, but let's put a pot place in there because pot is so much better. Ooh, so much better. Marijuana. Booze is no good. Marijuana's great for you. Hey, it's all bad for you. It depends on how much you take, right? Yeah. Let's get rid of the breakfast place. Let's put some pot smoking in there. You know what happened? There was this girl 3 weeks ago. She was selling Girl Scout cookies. You hear about this? True story. And she set up stand in front of a marijuana dispensary. I think she sold 45 boxes in half hour. So people were coming out buying cookies because they know they're going to eat those cookies after they smoke the pot. That's America, where the money is. Absolutely, Lillian. Richard, it's definitely going to make more money. Yes. They're going to make a lot more money at the dispensary. Of course, everybody's going to get a piece of that. The town is, of course. Baker Squares have been folding too. One left on Harlem and Foster. Yeah, Baker Square was good. I think they used to have Didn't they still have a Baker Square on North Avenue still, Jerry, in Melrose? Or I thought there was still one in Franklin on North Avenue. Not quite sure. But that's another place, Baker Square. Congratulations. Pies are excellent. Yes. Just closed. Oh, so that one just closed. All right, folks. I'm going to leave you with a little great news here, folks. How many people love the band Queen? Of course, Brian May, John Deacon, Freddie Mercury, the late Freddie Mercury, John Deacon, Brian May, Roger Taylor on drums. Of course, they're out there with a new singer. Freddie Mercury died years ago. But finally, Brian May, one of the great guitar players in rock and roll, was knighted yesterday or this past weekend. So now Brian May is noted as Sir Brian May. So congratulations, got knighthooded. The great Brian May of Queen is now knighted. Now you need to call him Sir Brian Queen, just like Sir Paul McCartney, Sir Ringo Starr, Sir Michael Caine. Just celebrated a birthday, by the way. So very, very cool. Brian, for all you Queen lovers, and it's very good for that. Hey, Fox, you're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Let's talk about our last but not least sponsor, folks, our good buddy Patriot Funding Incorporated. When timing is everything, commercial money lending at its finest. You guys need to go to patriotfunding.inc and find out what Dave Antonelli's got going. He's got so many multiple choices of stuff. Ground up construction, commercial, right here, commercial loan programming, $10,000 unsecured loans, now offering 100% purchase, 100% rehab, 100% financing, super fast approval funding, no tax return, no prepaid penalty, no upfront fee, no survey. Check out Patriot Funding Incorporated out of Roselle, Illinois. Dave Antonelli, 630-675-4730. It has come to the end of the hour, and you know what that means? It's time for our last sponsor, folks, Ace Hardware again. Supporting Ocean's Pit, our good friends from Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. They got some great deals always. Raffaello and Jackie do a great job out there at all four of those locations. Don't forget the Ace Hardware Rewards, which is very, very big, folks. Small engine repair, handyman service, rent truck rental, screen and window repair. They're good stuff. But now, with spring in the air, we want you guys to remember one thing. Go into any Ace Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville and tell them, hey, grill your ace off. It's time to grill your ace off. Not grill your ass off, grill your ace off. You mention that, tell them Ocean's Pit, and you get $20 off any grill purchase, baby. So it's time to grill your ass off. No, grill your ace off. That's the question. Ace Hardware, always buying local, shopping local. Raphael and Jackie do a great job. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys Saturday at O'Toole's in Libertyville. Anyway, folks, you gotta love Ace, man. Very, very cool. I want to thank you guys for watching the show today. I really do. I appreciate you guys watching, and I appreciate all your comments. And, we're always looking for new things to do. We're always trying to make the show better. And don't forget, tomorrow is Thursday. My lovely wife, Laura Ocean, will be in the studio with me. And just remember, man, to buy local and shop local and go out and support live establishments and local establishments. Everything is good. I want to say happy St. Patrick's Day coming up to all my Irish friends, and happy St. Joseph's Day on Sunday. We'll see you tomorrow. Tonight, we'll be at Jimmy's Place in Forest Park with Tony Toto and Louis Pipes. That's tonight. Tomorrow, JC Pub in McCook with the return of Jerry Jams Renda. Friday with Jeff Dubray at Chicago Private Steakhouse for St. Patrick's Day. And Saturday, we'll be at O'Toole's for the very first time pub in Libertyville with Daryl Armenstadt. It's very, very cool. Pina, have a great birthday. Loretta, Bad Reputation. Check them out. They're fantastic if you love Joan Jett. Great rock and roll. Pina, happy birthday. Di Milano, happy birthday. John Trincali, happy birthday. Nicole, our cousin Nicole, Rhonda's daughter, happy birthday. You guys be careful, be good. In the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love, everybody. Have a great day. Go out and have a little fun. And you know who's going to take us out? My good buddy, Nick Sahajas, the Piano Man.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony.